You know, I played 11 seasons for Tom Landry. And when we played, he called that effort that we made to compete in each and every football game the challenge of the chase. When we won this Super Bowl back in can y'all see that ring? Is Tony Romo in the audience? Would you like to see a Super Bowl ring, Tony? I don't care. I don't care. I can still run a route faster than Tony. But Coach Landry used to call it the challenge of the chase. When we won this Super Bowl back in 1977, Coach Landry noticed that we were in the locker room and everybody was in a subdued state as far as the players are concerned. You know, they say success is relative. The more success, the more relatives. Well, after we won that football game, there was a lot of relatives and family and friends in that locker room. And Coach Landry noticed that his players weren't celebrating this Super Bowl like maybe they should have after winning this big game on this national scale. And what he did was he cleaned out the locker room. All he wanted to do was talk to his players. And he said, men, the reason why we're not so ecstatic in celebrating this Super Bowl like, you would think after winning such a great game and making such a great effort out there on the field to beat the Denver Broncos 27-10, the reason we're not celebrating is because all the things you did along the way to get here is what made you a champion. Even if we would have lost that game that particular day, Coach Landry, in his eyes, we were still champions. And he summed it up by saying it was the challenge of the chase that made us what we are. All the things that we were able to overcome on our way to winning that championship made us what we are. Overcoming the injuries, the adversity, the challenges, the obstacles. And what we did is we took that adversity, those challenges, those obstacles, and we used them as stepping stones, and we stepped on to greater things. The 11 years that I played for the Dallas Cowboys, I played in 7 NFC championship games. We ended up losing 4 of those championship games, which means 7 times in that 11-year career, I could have played in 7 Super Bowls, and ended up playing in 3 Super Bowls. But the years that we didn't win those Super Bowls or didn't get to the Super Bowl game, we didn't consider ourselves failures. We still considered ourselves champions because we did the things the right way. We played the game the right way. And that's what it's going to take tomorrow, overcoming the adversity of the game, overcoming the obstacles that you're going to face in the game, the challenges that you'll face throughout the game tomorrow as you chase victory. That's going to tell the true story of what kind of person you are and if you are a true champion. Fighting to deal with the challenge of the chase is what makes good football players. Fighting to deal with the challenge of the chase is what makes good football teams. Fighting to deal with the challenge of the chase is what makes good students. Fighting to deal with the challenge of the chase is what makes good soldiers. And fighting to deal with the challenge of the chase is what makes good human beings. Dealing with the challenge of the chase is what makes winners in our lives. Tomorrow, you players are here from both teams. You have the opportunity to strap it on and play the game of football one more time. Man, I'm jealous.